Hi, welcome to our cooking show today. My name is Joseph.
My name is Hannah.
And today we're going to cook a lentil nut roast. And it's a really nice recipe. It's very simple and you can adapt it however you like. So at this time we're going to go ahead and get started. And what Hannah's going to do is she's going to start with the flakes there. Hannah, can you tell them what that is, please?
This is Nature's Path. You can find this in any kind of grocery store.
While Hannah's doing that, she's doing 3 cups of that, and she's going to put it in the bag here because the recipe calls for it to be coarsely crushed. So I'm going to help her open this bag. How many cups is that? 3 total. A little bit in there. Of course, for the kids helping out, you want to make sure it is a level cup when they're putting it in there. And Hannah's making sure she's doing that. All right, 1 more cup. And you can use just about any flake, a little bit more than that because I'm not big. Any kind of flake. Just make sure it's a healthy cereal. Some of those cereals don't have a lot of fiber in them. And so just kind of watch for that. And go ahead and place that to the side now. We're going to take this bag and just fold it over just a couple of times so nothing comes out of it. Then Hannah's going to go ahead and hold down this side. And then we'll squeeze the air out. And she's going to whack it a few times. While she's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get the milk ready. And I tend to veer toward almond milk or rice milk. The recipe calls for soy milk. You can use any of those milk alternates that you'd like. And this recipe calls for 3 cups. And you know what I forgot to do, Hannah? I should really tell them what the recipe includes. So go ahead, you can keep doing that quietly. And then I'm going to just read the recipe to you real quick, and we'll put it up on the screen for you as well. It is 1 cup of cooked lentils, half a cup of walnuts broken, and then there's 1 teaspoon of egg replacer mixed with 1 teaspoon of water. We want 12 ounces of soy milk, 2 tablespoons of salad oil, 1½ cups coarsely crushed cornflakes, half a teaspoon of sage, 1 teaspoon of salt, and a 1/4 cup chopped onions, and ½ a teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay, looks like Hannah's really getting that. Now you just want it coarsely crunched, so why don't you take a look at it, see if the flakes have been crushed, but not to a complete powder. Okay, now hold off pouring that for just 1 second. We want to put our liquid in the bowl first so the dry stuff doesn't stick to the corners of it. So, like I said, we're going to go ahead and do 3 cups of milk in there. There's 2, and I left my big measure at home, but I thought this would be fine. And we'll go to the 3rd cup here. Excellent. And what I would recommend is with the milk alternatives, they come in different flavors. Some are sweetened and some are unsweetened. I would recommend getting the unflavored ones and also the unsweetened ones. Otherwise, you might have interesting flavor in your lentil nut roll. Wouldn't hurt too much, but still. Hannah, why don't you go ahead and gently dump in the corn flakes or the regular flakes in that bowl. Careful not to get the bag in there. All right, good. Go ahead.
It looks like a cereal.
It does, doesn't it? Actually, yeah. That's a big bowl of cereal. It looks good right about now, actually. Okay, you can discard that. Very good. Okay, Hannah, what is next?
The walnuts.
Okay, and how much walnuts do we need?
1 cup.
Okay, and these are chopped walnuts, pieces. And you know what? It's cheaper buying them that way. So she's going to measure 1 cup of that, and she's going to make sure it's level before she puts anything in here. While she's doing that, I'm going to go ahead and measure out the salad oil. And I would generally use, if any oil at all, grapeseed oil, but I don't have that with me right now. And so I'm using extra virgin olive oil, or EVOO, and we're going to use 4 tablespoons of that. So I'm going to go ahead and get that in here.
Looks like a meatloaf cereal.
Go ahead, you can pour that in there while I'm doing this. We can multitask it.
With oil in it.
Yes. And you know what? You can experiment with some recipes and actually replace the oil with applesauce. I haven't done it with this recipe yet, but I don't see why that wouldn't work. Okay, Hannah. Hannah's going to measure out some salt and some sage. I'm going to let her tell you about that while I get ready with the next stuff.
We're going to put 1 teaspoon of sage. And you want to level it so you get enough. Then you're going to get a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons of salt. So get it nice and level. You can see it's like dissolving. Oh, by the way, you cry when you chop onions.
Is comes from Health Secrets and Superfoods of the Bible. And it's a biblical-based program that shows you the foods that come from the Bible. And this recipe
is actually from the Bible.
Is one of them, because lentils are used in the Bible. So it's called Health Secrets and Superfoods of the Bible. And so we hope you enjoyed this cooking show, and we hope to be able to produce more of it. 2, 1. Welcome back! All right. Well, Hannah, what do we have here?
We have lentil. We have lentil nut roast.
Okay, excellent. And how does it smell?
Really good.
Awesome. How does it look?
Good.
Appetizing?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, careful, it might be hot. And when you're cooking it in the prescribed time, this is about 40 minutes, what you want to do is cook it up to that point, check it. But what's going to happen is it may be a little bit juicy. What's going to happen is when you pull it from the oven, you have to let it sit for at least 5 minutes so it sets really well. And then you'll be able to just scoop it out of there nicely. We haven't had it setting too very long, so it's going to be a little bit on the moist side. Also, what I found out is that the consistency would be a little bit different if you were to mix everything ahead of time and let it sit overnight. For better or for worse, I don't know. You can give it a try. So that's what we're going to do tonight, is we're going to go ahead and give this a try and enjoy it. It's going to be hot, so just take a little bit.
That is really good.
Isn't it? Excellent. Well, again, thank you for joining us for the cooking show today. The recipe was taken out of this program right here, Health Foods and Superfoods of the Bible, Health Secrets and Superfoods of the Bible. All right. Well, you done, Hannah? All done?
Yeah. Oh, have a good night or day. Doesn't matter.
All right. We'll see you all later. Take care. God bless.